Okay, the walk cycle tutorial. You want to create a new file, so create new ActionScript 3.0, and you want to check the file properties. You want it to be 12 frames per second, and this is 1280 by 720. If you need to change that, go into the little wrench, and you can change it right in here. I think I want to make this fit in window, and now I'm going to File, Save As, and I want to name it 12 Tutorial, and I'm going to use my alternate initials RDK and save that. And now I have the scene open, nothing happening yet. We're going to choose File, Import, Import to Library. Now I have a folder that I'm sending to you, and you should have it on your desktop now, and it is called Walk Tutorial. And this folder contains JPEGs that are in a numbered sequence. And what you want to do is select the top one and go to the bottom and hold Shift and click to select the entire group. And now open, and it will import it into the library. And there they are in the library. Now we want to create a library folder, which is the folder icon down at the bottom of the library. Click on that, and you want to call this something that you will recognize, and I'm just going to call this Walk Cells. I'm going to select all of these and drag them into the folder. There we go. Now, let us just right now Command S to make sure we save it. You want to use a symbol, a movie clip symbol, because eventually we will be using movie clip symbols because you can call to them using ActionScript. So let's get into that habit of having movie clip symbols for some of the things we're doing. We're going to create a new symbol by going into the library, and down at the bottom here, this is the new symbol icon. So click on that. Symbol 1, you don't want it to be called Symbol 1. You want to call it something you understand. Title it Blair Walk. Movie clip symbol, OK. So now you see we are in Blair Walk. If you look up here at the top, you've got Blair Walk at the top, and that's how you know you are in Blair Walk. In order to make it easier, let us use View, Rulers, and drag in some guides to that plus sign in the middle there. That is actually showing you a registration mark for the symbol, and we want to make sure that we line up everything so that it relates to the registration mark. You can always change where the registration mark is when you are using the symbol on the stage, but just to make it easier on us, let's do it in the upper left-hand corner for right now. Eventually, when you're doing a lot more with symbols, you'll start to find places where you want to move it before you even create the symbol. But for right now, let's just go with it there. And what we want to do is we want to get all of these cells here. So in order to find a way to get them in there, we want to select 10 frames. And there aren't any frames here yet, but if you click on number 10 and then shift click on number 1, we're going to create 10 frames with one button. We're going to press F7, and that has created 10 keyframes. Each one of these keyframes will be used to hold one of the pictures, okay? So now, let us go to frame 1, and we'll pull them out first, and then we will align them after we've got them on. So drag on every one to its corresponding number, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now Command S, we don't lose anything. Select the Edit Multiple Frames button. So come down here, Edit Multiple Frames is right there, the bottom middle. Click on that. So we're editing multiple frames. Turn on the marker range all and use Command A to make sure everything's selected. Now you can tell they're selected because there's a blue line for each of the frames. They're overlapping, but they're there. Now what we want to do is we want to use Align. And let's align the vertical center and the horizontal center. Now they are all aligned. And now while they're still selected, while you still have Edit Multiple Frames on, you can drag them, they're all aligned. You can drag them so the corner of the blue box will line up with the rulers, and this will make all of them be in the same place. Once you get it close, you can just tweak it with your arrow keys. There we go. Okay, and then turn off Edit Multiple Frames and deselect, Edit, deselect all, and show all. That'll put it in the middle of the frame so you can watch it. And when you want to test the scene, you have to use a different pull down. So let's first Command S to save, and then Control Test Scene, and you can see what it looks like. And you see it's lined up. He's walking and it's lined up.